Brahmachari Yamunatiravanachari Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Hataka asane asinan svadhishnyeshu iva pavakan Shraddha Samyama Samyuktaha Pritaha Praha Bhava Agrajan Hatakashana Asinam Hatakasana as Hatakasana asinam Svadhisnyeshviva pavakan Svadhisnyeshviva pavakan Shraddha samyamya samyuktaha Shraddha samyamya samyuktaha Prita praha bhavagrajan Prita praha bhavagrajan Hatakasana asinam Hatakasana asinam Svadhisnyesviva pavakan Svadhisnyesviva pavakan Shraddha samyamya samyuktaha Shraddha samyamya samyuktaha Prita praha bhavagrajan Kasana asinam Svadhisnyesviva pavakan Shraddha samyamya samyuktaha Prita praha bhavagrajan. Ladies, Matajis. Hatakasana asinam Svadhisnyesviva pavakan Shraddha samyamya samyuktam Hataka asana asinam Svadhisnyesviva pavakan Radha samyam Rita praha Hataka asane on the throne made of gold. Asinan when they were seated. Svadhishyeshu on the altar. Eva like. Pavakan fire. Shraddha respect. Samyama restraint. Samyuktaha being decorated with. Pritaha pleased. Praha said, Bhava, Lord Shiva, Agrajan, the elder brothers. Translation: the four great sages were elder to Lord Shiva, and when they were seated on the golden throne, they appeared just like fire, blazing on the altar. Maharaj Prithu, out of his great gentleness and respect for them, began to speak with great restraint as follows. Purport: the Kumaras are described herein as the elder brothers of Lord Shiva. When the Kumaras were born out of the body of Lord Brahma, they were requested to get married and increase the population. In the beginning of the creation, there was a great need of population. Therefore, Lord Brahma was creating one son after another and ordering them to increase. However, when the Kumaras were requested to do so, they declined. They wanted to remain Brahmacharis throughout life and be engaged fully in the devotional service of the Lord. The Kumaras are called Naistika Brahmachari, meaning they are never to marry. Because of their refusal to marry, Lord Brahma becomes so angry that his eyes become reddish. From between his eyes, Lord Shiva or Rudra appeared. The mode of anger is consequently known as Rudra. Lord Shiva also has a Sampradaya party known as the Rudra Sampradaya, and they are also known as Vaishnavas. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhara, Vivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Then Lord Brahma, he was having many sons. I just have the names here from Śrīmad Bhāgavatam, 3rd Canto 12:22. He was having Marichi, Atri, Angira, Pulatsya, Pulaha, Kratu, Bhrigu, Vasishta, Daksha, and Narada. He was also having Manu as son. Then there is also the four Kumaras and Lord Shiva. Then what we see is that some of his sons are very advanced and some of them are not. In the Nrsimha Purana, it is said, I added this verse in my books, that this Marichi, Atri, Angira, Pulatsya, Pulaha, Kratu, Bhrigu, Vasishta, Daksha, they were Karmakandi. They were on the level of Karmakanda. And Narada Muni, he was on the level of Bhakti. And the four Kumaras, they were Gyanis, on the level of Jnana. Then what we can see here is that Brahma, he's conditioned soul. Yes or no? Yes. Brahma, he's conditioned. But he has some sons who are liberated, like the four Kumaras, like Narada Muni, and Lord Shiva. These are liberated sons of Brahma. And although Brahma, his conditioned soul, he is acting as their guru. And, interesting this, And we will come to this, Yes, Prabhupada, he said in one purport here. Okay, what is this? He said, I remember what he said. He said that that the four Kumaras, they get liberated by the mercy of Brahma also, and Narada Muni. It is like some time in business, you have someone, very big businessman, and you get some newcomer, he's coming, and he starts also doing business, and he becomes bigger than this one. Then similarly here, this case, bigger in the sense, more realized. The four Kumaras, they were more realized than Brahma, and Narada Muni also, and Lord Shiva. Yeah, these are very important. Why? Why is it like this? Because Brahma, he is getting all the knowledge from Krishna, Tene Brahma Hridaya Adikavai, in his heart, but he's not realizing it. He's just giving it. You got it? He's just giving it to others, and others, they can realize this knowledge like Narada Muni and the four Kumaras. Lord Shiva's position is a little bit different. Then Brahma, he's just giving this knowledge to his sons, and among his sons, there are some who realize it. They are realizing it. We can see also the same with Narada Muni. Narada Muni also, he met the four Kumaras before. He met them. And when he stayed these 4 months of the Chaturmas, during this, he met the Kumaras, and he also they gave him the knowledge, and Narada Muni became, in the next millennium, he is the one who is spreading bhakti. And Prabhupada, in one purport, he said, the disciplic succession from Brahma is spiritual. Why the genealogical succession from Manu is material. You got it? We have 2 disciplic succession. One is spiritual, and one is material. This material disciplic succession is given through son to fathers, like this. It's become material, but he said both are on the progressive march towards the same goal of Krishna consciousness. Then we have 2 successions are there. One is spiritual. This is coming one from who? From Narada Muni, from the 4 Kumaras, from Lakshmi also, and from Rudra. These are spiritual. Why it is spiritual? Because these devotees are liberated. They can go out from this Brahmanda. They can go out. They can cross the 7 coverings and go out of this material world. There are. But others, it is material in the sense it is given through sons. And what we see, when it is like this, there is a risk that the succession gets broken. We see this also when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came. We have it's called, in Hindi, it's called Parivar, Advaita Parivar. Parivar means family. We have Advaita Parivar, we have Gadadhar Parivar, and we have Nityananda Parivar. And this, when you go to Vrindavan, you see many Vaishnavas are there, and they are mainly from this family succession. In Radhakund also, those who are in Radhakund, they are coming from Nityananda Parivar. This is called the Goswamis. Then there is every time a risk. Then they are not so much active. Not so much. But the question is why? Why this? Also, why we can see why the succession of Sanat Kumar, they are not active now. It's almost extinct. Almost, Vishnu, Swami, their succession is very active in Maharashtra. It's called the Varkaris, if you have heard. Varkaris means if you know, you have gone to Pandharpur. Pandharpur is like Vrindavan in Maharashtra. There is Rukmini, Vithala. Madha Vithala, Vithala, Vithala. Madha Vithala, Panduranga, Panduranga, Vithala, Panduranga. This scene is there are also devotee Vaishnavas. Very, they worship Tulsi, but there are still very powerful in Maharashtra. Lot of are there. Mixed, some Mayavadis, some is there. Yeah, I was asking why. Because there are these 4 yugas are there. In Satya Yuga, what happened? These 4 Kumaras, they become very prominent. Because why? Because they are giving this Shantarasa. Because the 4 Kumaras, they are also devotees, but they give this Shantarasa, means they are giving Vaikuntha realization. And when you go more, then Lakshmi become also prominent in other. Lakshmi now is still prominent in South India. They are still very powerful. Only Nimbarka Sampradaya is not very powerful. You can go look for their books or there, you cannot find books. Very difficult to find the Vedanta Sutra of Nimbarka-Acharya. Very difficult to find it in the market. But you can see the Gaudiya Sampradaya is spread like anything. You go in the internet, huge material is there. Books, printing, our books are also. Why? Because it is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's time. It's the Gaudiya Sampradaya. And this Gaudiya Sampradaya is spread now. It is just empowered. Why? Because it is Kali Yuga. It is the dharma of Kali Yuga. Then these Sampradayas, what happened? Sometimes they get empowered according to the Yuga, and sometimes they get just, they shrink, but they are there, existing there, and they are still there, but they get more empowered in some Kali Yugas like this. And this goes, we have also Bhaktivedanta Thakur. Bhaktivedanta Thakur, he didn't give initiation to his son, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj. He asked, go to Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. Bhaktivedanta Thakur, he was having many sons, and there is another one is called Lalita Prasad. He's extant. He gave him the initiation. Then we also have this in the Bible, in the Old Testament. In the Old Testament, there was also one spiritual, and one was, we can say, material. The spiritual, it was Moses. Moses used to go to the mountain, the Sinai. He used to meet with God and this and that. He was having children also. He was having, but he did not give. The second successor was not one of his child. It was Joshua. Joshua, he was warrior, kind of warrior. And this was spiritual. After Joshua, we have the judges. For 300 years, the judges are empowered and empowered personalities. They continue. Then after this, we have the prophets. They continue. And it was also, we can say, almost extinguished. And we have familial sampradaya. Who were there? These are the high priest is called. Is his brother. Moses has brother. His name was Aaron. Aaron, huh? Good pronunciation? Aaron. You don't know him? Yeah, his brother. He was one brother. And this brother, he became the high priest. He was taking care of the temple. And only his sons could become high priest. No one could become. And this was completely extinguished also. Then as Prabhupada said in this purport, these two are on the progressive march of becoming Krishna consciousness. These two are there. But the spiritual, it's more important. What does it mean, spiritual? Spiritual means the person who is in charge, he can give initiation to anyone. Not from his family. He can give to anyone. He sees only if this person is qualified. We have Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he did this. Huh? We have Jesus also. Jesus, all his disciples, one was fisher, one was a worker in this and that. His 12 disciples, he saw that they were qualified, and he make them inherit this teaching. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also, he did the same. He was beyond this Varna ashrama. He took disciples not from Brahmins, from different, and that is what is very original in the spiritual sampradaya. Yeah, I just want to see. There, yeah, I want also to, I was thinking about something about the four Kumaras. Yeah, Mataji yesterday, she said that, very nice, she said in the class, that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he gave this Hare Krishna because of separation. Because in Krishna consciousness, we follow on the footsteps of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We don't want to meet Krishna now. We are just in separation. Separation means what? We chant the name of Krishna. Prabhupada also said, don't go to Vrindavan and try to look for Krishna in some bushes there. Oh, where is Krishna? No. We have already the name of Krishna, Hare Krishna mantra. The name is non-different from Krishna. We already have Krishna is there. We should just take this name seriously and chant the name in a mood of separation from Krishna. And that was Krishna, he did. And she said also we have this Hare Krishna, but the Nimbarka Acharya, they have Radhe Krishna. Then it's very strange this. How is it that their main guru, who is their main guru? Huh? No, Nimbarka-acharya. Who? Nimbarka-acharya is who is their main, who founded the Sampradaya before. The four Kumaras. Yes. Then the question we can ask, how is it that the four Kumaras, they are in Shantaras? Shantaras means neutral. I have to explain this. We have some. Shantaras means we have 5 relationships with Krishna. Huh? 5. One is called neutral. It's called Shantarasa. One is called Dasyarasa, servitude. We act with Krishna like servant. Another is called Sakhya, means we have friend with Krishna. Vatsalya, Krishna is like our child. And Madhurya means there are some loving relationship with Krishna. Then the question is, how is it that the 4 Kumaras, they are in Shantarasa, means neutral, and their Sampradaya, the Nimbarka Sampradaya, they are into Radhe, Radhe Krishna, Radhe Krishna, Krishna, Radhe Shyam, Radhe Shyam. Huh? How is it? I see it as in function of these ages, this Kali Yuga, this the Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, Satya Yuga. But still it is not really, it's not clear. If you go there, you see, it's not really, I don't know. It's not, see, from Shanta, you go to Madhurya, then Radha. And we have also one very important thing is Rukmini. She's into union with Krishna in Dwarka. Huh? In Dwarka, Krishna, he stays every time with Rukmini. There is no separation. There is no quarrel, we can say. Some quarrel are there, but separation, there is more quarrel, you know. And we can say that and Rukmini, she is Chandravali in Krishna Lila. And Radha, she's we have this in Brihat Bhagavatamrita, when Radharani, she came, she became the servant of Rukmini. It's a long story, I will not tell all this story. Just, then Then the question is, how is it? Union? Okay, Rukmini, maybe, I don't know. Chandravali is, because Krishna, he spent maybe more time with Chandravali than with Radharani. Because there is a lot of quarrel between Krishna and Radharani in the sense spiritual, huh? His separation is there. And then, I think we need maybe to think more about it. Why these 4 Kumaras, okay, they are in Kali Yuga, and they are chanting this Radhe Krishna Radhe. Is little bit. Then we should also be, we need understanding to understand this and have faith that this Hare Krishna mantra is the mantra given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because we may become senior devotees for many years. I said, this Radhe Krishna is good mantra. Huh? And out of sentiment, we may start also chanting this mantra. But this is not the mood which is given by Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. We should stick with understanding behind this. There is huge philosophy is there. It's not something which is... Then also, when you go to these sampradayas, you don't see the 6 Goswami over in Vrindavan. And the 6 Goswamis, they are very important in our sampradaya. As Mataji explained yesterday there, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what he did, he took 2 points. These sampradayas, they don't have perfect philosophy. Their philosophy is not fully perfect. Then the most perfect philosophy is who has given this philosophy? Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He took 2 points from every these sampradayas and he mixed them. Then it become perfect philosophy. Not in this achintya bheda tattva. Huh? It's become. Then we should have. We should become very faithful, loyal to Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and to the 6 Goswamis, and especially to Srila Prabhupada. Of course, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Maharaj, but Prabhupada, he brought this Hare Krishna, and he brought it here in Melbourne. Huh? He's the one who brought it. Then we should be very thankful to Srila Prabhupada who brought this here, and it is spread like this. Yeah, this I just explained how the Kumaras, they disobey, we can say, as it is explained here. However, when the Kumaras were requested to do so, they declined. They declined, and there was no fault in this. There was no fault, because there's sampradaya, there is spiritual. It's not question of grihasta, brahmachari. We have also Lord Shiva, he's grihasta of these 3. We have the 4 Kumaras, they're Naistika Brahmachari. Narad Muni is also Naistika Brahmachari. And we have Lord Shiva, he is grihasta. It depends on our consciousness, how we are. If we are becoming attached to Krishna, we are also spiritual. We can become also spiritual. Yeah. We will discuss a little bit now about the 4 Kumaras when they went to Vaikuntha. Then how they went there? How? They didn't went there through the process of bhakti. They went there through their mystic power. It is written also. They just had mystic power. Then they came and they are there. The Jai Vijay, they didn't know. That's why they stopped them. When you go to Vrindavan, there is Lord Shiva. He does there. He's called Kshetrapal. Kshetra means place, and Pal means he's the protector of the Dham. No one who is not qualified can enter the Dham without the mercy of Lord Shiva. He has his servant. We don't see this. It is on the subtle platform. But he has many servants that are protecting the Dham, like this. And when you enter also, see, when you cross the 7 coverings, the Virajar River, you come to this Brahmachari, we find what? The first. We find also Shiva, Lord Shiva is there. He is there like this. They have some services are there. And here, because sometime in the Vaikuntha, there are some very powerful mystics. They have mystic power and they enter there like this. They come. They come. If we read Śrīmad Bhāgavatam Rita, when Gopakumar, he reached Lord Shiva's place, what happened? He saw that the Vishnu Dutas were coming. It is the Vishnu Dutas who introduced him there. He entered into Vaikuntha. He didn't come like this, uninvited, as we said, and he just came. No, he was invited by the Vishnu Dutas come, then they put him on the door, you wait here. We will introduce you to Narayan. Then he went through all these 7 doors. But here, in the case of the 4 Kumaras, they just, by their mystic power, they came there. Of course, Jai Vijay was very much, they were, oh, who are you? Cannot answer here. Because to enter, they need to be accompanied by this Vishnu Dutas. Then they enter. Then they cursed. They become angry, and they cursed. And that's why this Shantarasa, in Shantarasa means neutral. It is better to be neutral like tree. You will not curse anyone. If you enter there, if you have this friendship, or if you have this servitude with Krishna, or then there is some loving service, those who are in neutral, they become trees, they become stones in Vaikuntha. There is no more cursing, there is no more, You just keep there quiet. There is no more. Then here, the question is, why they were there? Well, Krishna, he made some arrangements. They were impersonalists. He wanted to show to them that the happiness of Vaikuntha is higher than a personal Brahmajyut. He wanted to show to them this. Then they come there. Yeah, Bhrigo also, once he wants like this. What he does, he make them enter. They never, before, these 4 Kumaras, they used to see the Lord in their heart. They never meet him face to face. Then here, they never saw him, they never smell the fragrance of his body. When here also, hearing, we have these 5 senses. When you come in contact with Krishna, here is Narayan, these 5 senses become activated. The nose, here, they hear, you smell, Then he wants to show to them that the bliss of Vaikuntha is higher than the happiness of Brahmajyoti. And sometimes also, some demons, they enter into Vaikuntha also, like this. But while these demons, they are entering, they don't experience this sweetness of Vaikuntha. So they are just coming there. Why did he make them, Narayan make them enter? He just want to make some pastime with them, get some fun inside Vaikuntha. And after, he kick them out. It's like a king, King, sometimes he want to have show. He invites some people, start fighting or do that or do that. He pay them, and after they go out. Similarly here, then the 4 Kumaras, they did not enter Vaikuntha through devotional service or bhakti they just enter there through their mystic power. They enter into Vaikuntha. Yeah, the Lord, Narayan or Krishna, he brought the Kumaras to Vaikuntha to teach them about devotional service. Yeah. He wanted to teach them about devotional service. They knew his external energy, but they were not familiar with with Krishna's internal energy. Then he brought them there to become familiar with his internal energy. The external energy, it just creates like these three gunas are there. It creates this tension, fighting, but the internal energy is different. They will realize this when the four Kumaras, they will enter Vaikuntha. They will realize how the internal energy is. They will see the Lord, they will see His beauty, they will see His cloth, they will see His garland. They will have to know. Then, by this experience, they will have some attraction for Vaikuntha. Yeah, here, the Lord's future is smelled. This is from Bhagavatam, from all these things are in Bhagavatam, 3rd canto, when the four Kumaras, they entered, they saw the Lord. They smelled the fragrance of His lotus feet. It was carried by the air and mixed with the aroma of tulsi. They never experienced tulsi for Kumaras. Then their mind and bodies become agitated. First, their mind become very strongly agitated by the changes arising from this happiness. Then their body become agitated. Then tears come. Then hair standing on end. Perspiration. Even though they had been practicing Brahman, the form of the Lord was more attractive to them. Okay, they entered this. And they said, oh, we have realized that we are Atma. See, this is Brahman realization, when realize, oh, I am Atma. But now, we have realized that you are the Paramatma. You are the Supreme. And this is their realization. And they come to the conclusion that no one can know your supreme form without bhakti, fixed bhakti. This bhakti, when bhakti is fixed, then they can know the form. And the question, how can we know the characteristic of bhakti? It can be known only by the devotees. They said this. Then I'm explaining here again these progressions of the four Kumaras and how Brahma is conditioned, how. Then Brahma also, when he was born from the lotus, and this is our condition, he was faced with two things, One is he was afraid. First, he was confused. He tried to see where is the Lord, where is this, where he tried by his own effort, but he could not see. And then the Lord, means Garbhodakshay Vishnu, he showed him his form. Then he's just small, he showed him Vaikuntha also. He showed him Vaikuntha to Brahma. And Brahma became a little bit peaceful. And after this, Brahma, he became afraid of what? Of pride. He said, oh, now I have to do this work of creation. I am the topmost person in this universe. I am afraid. Please tell me, how can I get released from this pride? Then the Lord, he said, you have to do sadhana bhakti with the goal of attaining prema. And he did this. And he gets this when he was 50 years old. What means 50 years old? One day of Brahma is how many? Huh? One day of Brahma is 4 yogas. Kali Yoga, Dvapara. He get the one, this is there. In the verse is there, huh? In the Gopal Upanishad. Where is this? Yeah, when he got 50 years old. I don't know where I put this verse. Anyway, it's there. You can trust me. Where is it? He gets, then which relation was Brahma with Krishna? What is his relation? He was friend of Krishna. He has a relationship of friendship. That's why we see this Leela coming, huh? When he tried to stole the calf and the cowherd boy, his friend, he has. But he reached this only after 50 years. He knows what is his how you call this in Sanskrit? His Svarup Siddhi. Yeah, you said this. His Svarup Siddhi. Only after 50. Oh, you are cowherd boy. You are. And no day they give you Svarup Siddhi after 1 year or 2 years you get. Oh, you are Gopi, your name is... Some sadhus in Vrindavan, they do this, you know. You come and they after they said your age is 12 years, 11 years. You have sari, blue sari. Your eyes are like this and that. Then here Brahma, he got this. After 50 years of his time, he knew that he is. Then this is called also progressive. Slowly, we realize our position. Then we have Lord Shiva now. We discuss a little bit about the Kumaras. Because in these verses are there, the 4 are there. Huh? We see Lord Brahma, he become angry. When they declined, the 4 Kumaras declined to get married, he become very much angry. Because Brahma, he's mostly interested in his service. This service was given him, you should fill up the universe. Everything was empty. The universe was empty. Then all his sons, he tried with this one, that one. He tried with Lord Shiva. It did not work. Lord Shiva, he created very fearful personality. He said, no, you stop. You go do tapasya. Go to the forest, do meditation. He tried with the 4 Kumaras. It did not work. He also gets some quarrel with Narada Muni also. He's there in the Vaivarta Puran. They curse each other. And he will try with Manu. Daksha. He tried with Daksha also. Daksha was good. He creates a lot of people. The problem, he is one of the most, one of the sons of Brahma who has most problem is Daksha. He's not so much spiritually advanced. And the Bhagavatam, he can pair Daksha with Kardama Muni. Kardama Muni is also one of the sons of Brahma, Kardama. Then Daksha, he did this mistake to fight with Lord Shiva. After this, he performed austerities for 6 Manvantaras. See, and Manvantara, big. And in the 6th Manvantara, what happened? He again cursed Narada Muni. Then again his bhakti was finished. Then Krishna, what he gave him? He just gave him sense gratification. Lot of wealth, lot of sense gratification. But Kardama Muni, also Daksha, he didn't wish for bhakti. It was not his desire to get bhakti. Kardama Muni, he prayed, oh, give me bhakti. Although he he engaged, he was willing to, he was engaged in such gratification, you can say, although he will get bhakti, because he prayed for bhakti. He prayed. Then, these are two, then he's better situated than Daksha. Yeah, among the sons, Kardama Muni, he's good one, because he will get this bhakti later. Although he entered this Varnashram system, he entered it in good way, not like Daksha. Daksha will get nothing. He will get only opulence, we can say. See, these are the sons of Brahma. We can also go compare Vasishta, Atri. Atri, who is Atri? Atri was a little bit connected with the, what is his name, this avatar? Dattatreya. Dattatreya, he preached impersonalism. Huh? Yeah, he preached. They are still in India. In Maharashtra, they are there also. I don't know other part. They are also in the Himalayas, in the Dattatreya. Then it's long. We can study. You can write a book on this, small book. Research. You can just see the son of Brahmas, and you go here, and you go. Bhagavatam is big, Puranas, this, that, verses, and write whose son. Then we can also avoid this. We can try to be like Narada Muni, follow, or like Lord Shiva. And Brahma, or Lord Brahma, he was also successful Brahma. It took a little bit time, but it ended nicely, not like Daksha. You cannot get, that Daksha's story show us you cannot get Krishna by your austerities. Oh, I am doing austerities. You can get Krishna how? How can we get Krishna? By this Samadarshina, respect to others and this, not. Because you don't know who is who. Here, this show us here, this, huh? In this, that the four Kumaras, Narada Muni, although they are the sons of Brahma, they are more highly spiritually advanced than their father. And this does not mean that Brahma is envious of them. No, Brahma is happy. Oh, these are my sons. My best sons is Narada Muni, four Kumaras, and Lord Shiva. The others, some are creating some problem and some are. Then we have the last is Lord Shiva. He is also. Then Lord Shiva, he is in Vrindavan. Lord Shiva is Gopishwar Mahadev. He is Lord Shiva. You will find him everywhere. You find him with Krishna. You will find him in Vrindavan. You find him in Mathura. You will find him with Ram, because he is very much attached to Krishna. It is said that from Krishna, from the left side, Radharani came. His expansion is Radharani. And from the left side is Lord Shiva, has expanded like this. Then Lord Shiva is very dear devotee to Krishna. Why he is very dear? Why? Because he is doing very difficult service. He is coming with this tamas, this mode of ignorance. He is coming with it, and he is not affected by it. He's like, suppose now you are spiritual guru, and you want to take some disciple who are in the mode of ignorance. Very dangerous work to accept disciples who are in the tamaguna, mode of ignorance. Very dangerous. And he's doing this. We have this with the, what's his name? Huh? Bhasmasur. Bhasmasur. Bhasma means, huh? Ashes. He is his guru, and he wants to kill his guru with ashes. He gives him benediction. We have meaning. Then Lord Shiva is also not affected by lust at all. We have this in Kamyavan. Kamyavan is in one forest in Vrindavan, one of the best forests. We have one Shiva Linga. Linga means one deity of Shiva. It's called Kamadev. Kamadev. He, Lord Shiva, when Kamadev tried to enchant, we can say, enchant, Lord Shiva, he was burned from his eyes. Then also, Lord Shiva, he was only attracted by Mohini. Mohini, form of Mohini. But it was spiritual. Mohini was the internal energy of Krishna. It's normal that he was attracted to the internal energy of Krishna. Huh? Then Lord Shiva, the gopis also, they pray to Vrindavan. Gopishwar Mahadev, they go pray to him. Everyone pray to him. Then Lord Shiva is one of the dearest devotee of Krishna, and he is taking this service to. There is the story there, why he took this service. It was written in this Krishna Katamrita, this old one review. Madhavananda Prabhu was writing one. It is said that in the beginning, the demons and the devotee, they were both worshipping Krishna. But the demons, they were creating so many problems. And Krishna, he came to Lord Shiva. He said, well, would you like to do one service for me? What? Please attract this. Let this demon become your follower. Then Krishna, he tricked them. How? He took smaller position. He showed that Shiva is higher than me. Then this demon, they were attracted. Oh, because demon is attracted by something big. Then they become follower. Then also Lord Shiva, he's doing this work of the annihilation. It's also very difficult work to annihilate the universe. It's like war you are doing with the material energy. Then in this way, we have this verse. He's explaining these four sons of Lord Brahma, the Kumaras, Lord Shiva, and how the Kumaras, they refused to marry. They want to stay as Naistika Brahmachari. And there is nothing wrong with this. Okay? We stop here. Any comments? Any questions? Yes.
In our tradition, we are chanting the Hare Krishna mantra, which is made propagated by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But the Sampradaya was there even before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yeah.
So were they still chanting something else, or what were they chanting? Because our Sampradaya comes from Brahma.
See, in our Sampradaya, the one who started really this was Madhavendra Puri first, before Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. There were also some other poets, like Jayadev Goswami. What is the other name? Jayadev Goswami, another one. Huh? No. These were poets. And this was there. But it was not manifest. It was a little bit, something like underground was there. They were also these Varkaris. It is not that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's Sampradaya is something new. Bhakti is not new. If you calculate also the kalpas, different kalpa are there. Yeah, we can say that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he is the one who put this in front. He just took it and put this Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna mantra is also in this Kali Shantara Upanishad. Huh? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare. Iti Sudasha Kanamnam, Kali Kalmasanasanam, Nataha Paratara Upayo, Sarvavidishu Drishyate. Iti Sudasha Kanamnam. Sodashaka, means 16, nam, name. Kali kalmasha nasanam. Kali, kalmash, dirt, nasanam. Take it out. Nataha. Nataha. Paratara upaya. There is no other upaya. Upaya means there is no other process. Sarva Vedeshu drishyate. All the Vedas drishyate, you will say. Then this Hare Krishna mantra is there. It is there. Also, if you go to Navadvip Mandal Parikrama, for Navadvip, you will see also many stories there showing that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is appearing and it is there, everything is in the Veda, but it was not, as I said, according to the yoga, there is some process which is coming. If you go into the Satya Yoga, you will not find Hare Krishna Mahamantra, although it is written in the scripture, this mantra is that. Okay, you got it. Any other questions? Yeah.
You were mentioning about the personality, they have gone to Vaikuntha in their physical body, some demons.
Yeah, they enter. Some demons enter into Vaikuntha.
In general, like how do we appreciate that?
How do we? Perceive.
Understand that, okay, we can go with the material body into a spiritual.
No, it is not material body. They enter with their spiritual. Yeah, I got your question. Very nice question. How the demons, normally to enter Vaikuntha, you have to have spiritual body. Yes, huh? Because you go out from discovering. When you go out from discovering, you don't have any more your gross body and subtle body. You lose it, huh? Yeah, very nice question, huh? How can demon enter? The rishis, huh? Durvasa Muni, in the Durvasa Muni, he is different, Durvasa Muni, he is very powerful. He is liberal, he can go anywhere. He blessed even Radharani. You see, of Durvasa Muni is all pastimes. And also with the demons is also some pastimes are there. Krishna make, because in Vaikuntha the Trigunas are not there. Maya means Trigunas. They are not present there. Then how the demon enters there? And it is by Krishna's desire, as I explained. He wants, let me play a little bit. Let this enter. Let me teach to these Kumaras, 4 Kumaras, some bhakti. Then the inspiration comes. We are just sitting, because we see we are controlled. We are. Like you can come, you're sitting here, and you may decide, I will go to the prasad, or I will go there, or I will go there. This, we are controlled by the super soul. Huh? Although when we are liberated, the super soul is not there, then Krishna still controls some demons comes. The demons, they have still the super soul is there. And they can cross it. And they enter. That's why this Shiva Loka, Kailash is there. Huh? They are watching who can enter, who can. I find this very strange. You are in Vaikuntha. Why do you need security guard? Very strange, huh? You are in Vaikuntha. You don't need this. But it is like this. Okay, in Vrindavan we understand. Because in Vrindavan is mixed. Demons and devotees, everyone. They are protecting the Dham, the servant of Lord Shiva. But in the spiritual world, why you need 7 gates in the spiritual world? To go to the first, this I cannot answer your question for this. Why so much security are needed there? Yeah.
We also have a similar,
enter, yeah.
But in general, from our eyes, we can see that most of the audience is there in Dham, the devotees, yeah, like the nice devotees there. And equally also we see a different
Yeah.
and a similar.
But they have done something. They have these people, they have done something in their past life, and Krishna make them enter. Although they are very, they don't like Krishna. If you speak with the Brajavasis, sometimes they are like atheists, Worse. I heard one devotee explain to me, when Ram, he killed all these Rakshasas in this battle between Ravan. These Rakshasas, they were allowed to enter into Dham to benefit them, because they get in touch with Krishna, with Ram. Ram is purely spiritual. They come in touch. They are not getting full liberation. This is explained by Rupa Goswami in his Laghu Bhagavatam Rita. One small book, Laghu means small. He explained why Ram and Nrsimhadev, they could not give liberation to Hiranyakashipu and Hiranyaksha. Nrsimhadev did not give them love of God. And also Ramachandra, he killed also Ravan and Kumbhakarna. They could not give love of God. He explained, only Krishna can give this. When Krishna kills someone, he enter into the spiritual world. He gets something. Then all these who are in Vrindavan, these Brajavasis, and as you said, they are sometimes worse, but they are these who were killed by these Rakshasas. They were killed. Then he make them enter into Vrindavan. They take birth there. They keep taking birth there. And they did so many nonsense, They keep coming, until something is. This is Krishna's mercy. Because the Dham is also Krishna's mercy. Krishna is merciful with them. He just make them enter. We have also some who are born in Braj, but they are not there in the Dham. Okay, this is clear, Any other questions? This side? Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Did we also see a lot of Muslims also taking up?
Lot of what?
A lot of Muslims also taking up Vaishnava religion, like Haridas Thakur.
Yeah, no, there is not only Haridas Thakur. There is one family called Pathan. This is in the Madhya Lila, chapter 18, verse 196. 7. I just gave class on this yesterday. The verse is still in my mind. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he converted the whole Pathans. They are still there in India, Pathans. He got discussion with Pathan. He told him, what is written in the Quran about God? What is your concept? Then this Pathan said, the Quran is describe God as impersonal. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, in the Quran there is Karma Kanda, Jnana Kanda, Astanga Kanda, and finally Bhakti Kanda. And at the end, the Quran, he refutes all this, and he show how Krishna has form. He tells, then many verses there, about 20, 30 verses are there in Chaitanya. Then he did it. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he converted Muslims, he converted Buddhists. He didn't convert Christians. He did not. This Prabhupada did. In the other hand, Prabhupada did not convert Muslims. They are more tough. He was in Iran, Prabhupada, but it's not like he did in the West. Prabhupada, most Prabhupada disciples were from Christian background and Jewish background. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu also did not convert any Jew. Speaking with them. Quran is there. Huh? Yeah, there is one is called Ravanari. Ravanari. Ari means enemy of Ravana. He is from Palestine. He just left his body 2 years ago. There is one from Iran. He is no more in ISKCON. He becomes Sufi. What's his name? I forgot his name. Two like this. I know two. Not so many. When Prabhupada was in Iran, this devotee, he invited Prabhupada. He invited Prabhupada to Iran. At that time, Iran was not like now. It was Shah. It was very open country. Then many devotees we have in Iran. We were having Govinda restaurant. But when this revolution happened, everything went underground. If you go on the TV, they said, be careful of the Hare Krishnas. If they give you something to eat, prasad, don't eat. But they are not doing nothing to the Hare Krishna. Because Iranians are very little bit, they're intelligent. It was big civilization. Okay, he did. Any other questions? Okay, thank you very much. Hare Krishna.